This is my AR15 pistol set up as a cheek pistol. I'm going to use this to cover some discussion that I had with a buddy over the Rittenhouse trial. So dangerous precedent set there, I think, and he also thinks, where the prosecutor got hung up on the length of the gun and how it was shouldered, basically opening the door for all prosecutors to try and press NFA violations against people who are using AR pistols for whatever. So if you were to shoulder that AR pistol, essentially it would say that you are potentially violating the NFA, and they might bring that charge against you. It's the first one I've ever seen of it. But it's such a big case that I would just expect it to be the norm now. Well, one reason why I went the cheek pistol route was seeing things go this way. And generally, it looks like I'm right there. This gun is built to never be shouldered, and I don't play around with that. I don't go goof around on the range and shoulder this. I never run it from the shoulder. When you're talking about traditional guns, run from the shoulder, traditional rifles, you're talking about either putting it on the pec or the pocket between the pec and your delts here. This guy right here, that is the traditional shoulder pocket, right? Anywhere where you're pressing the gun into your body to resist the rearward travel of that against your chest or your shoulder is going to be probably pretty easily construed as shouldering a gun, right? Now, important distinction from how I am running my cheek AR. Primarily, I'm running this as a pistol in the truest sense of the form. I can fire this one-handed just like this, and well, it works. I can also get a 3-point of contact right here. Notice though that the gun in that configuration and in that firing position, I have cheek and jaw touching it and my two hands. And then I can really compress this down, and here is where I can actually get the amount of control, or better, I would argue, than you can with a stocked or braced gun. By leaving the shoulder and mounting the gun higher up against my face, jaw, and neck, I get more surface contact with the buffer tube and my cheek weld, pinning the gun, torquing the gun into my body, into my head, than I do if I were to just put the brace or stock or whatever against my chest and run it there. I get all of this extra surface contact and I get this torquing motion. I also can stand up more upright and have a better posture for relaxed precision shooting. Also, I have a better visibility over the gun by virtue of far forward mounted optic, lower position, and just generally heads up instead of doing, tack to turtle over the gun. When I bring this in, I actually get more than 4 points of contact on the gun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I get a 5th point of contact between my arm limited out against basically my elbow joint fully compressed here and pinned against my torso. So by pinning all of this structure together, right, I can't press the gun rearward anymore. I'm artificially creating a stock with this limb. This limb is not a part of the gun, so it doesn't matter. There's no way that could be construed, right? That unless we're gonna start considering pieces of the human body interchangeable as gun parts. But by doing that, I get this position where I can torque the gun into my body with a lot of control. So we're clear here, guys. Shoulder, jaw, cheek, neck, trap, not at all the same part. Not even close. But I'm getting more control here than I am here. You guys have to remember the NFA was written by grandpas who didn't really know any modern concept of shooting. So The idea that you could actually run a gun more effectively by not following that very narrow definition, well, it shouldn't be a big surprise to you, right? When the NFA was written, handguns were just one-hand guns, not hands guns. So, yeah, roll with it, guys, or get rolled by it.